All right. What's up, everyone? This is the new nomad, Kennedy, up in here. I'm basically just going to share my thoughts on what's going on in the internet sphere. I see a lot of videos. I see a lot of my people trying to defend some things that they don't understand, something that they have no business defending. It's 2025, and I think it's the high times that my people kind of wake up to these. So let me see. I'm just gonna add this thing to gonna react to this. This is Tal, the traveling clad. Big ups, bro. So this guy's an Israeli. He lives in Israel. I think he was born in the U.S. He's now having a conversation. So he goes and talks with people on the internet. So this is one of my one of the episodes that I actually enjoyed because he's talking to a young lad from the UK, I believe, somewhere in Europe. I believe he's in the UK. And so I wanted to kind of react to this and see and tell y'all what my thoughts on this is. So yeah, let's take a look. Let's see here.
Bro. There was a religion that we practiced before Islam.
I know. I've actually heard of that about this.
This Shia too.
But they attack Israel.
They attack Israel, but I believe why are you even attacking people that you know you're not going to win? What's the point?
You are a walking contradiction. You understand?
He is a walking contradiction because he's absolutely right. I think as Somalis, we've been told to feel bad for this situation that's happening in the Middle East, and you should feel bad whenever innocent people are are dying, and some people are getting getting done, as they say. But I think there's more to this. And you'll understand what I mean by that. Let's continue watching.
I just said I don't like.
You are a walking contradiction of a man.
If they had a chance of beating you, then yeah, I would support it, but they don't.
So then you believe that all the Muslims should just lay down their arms and die? We can beat pretty much every Muslim army at the moment.
Because you got America, not by yourself.
With America, when America,
and that's the other thing. As Somalis, I think we bought into a lot of the conspiracies, a lot of what we've been told that Israel does. Not because we do our own research, but basically because the majority of Somalis are Muslims. And I think when you're a Muslim, there's a certain set of beliefs that come along with being Muslim. And unfortunately, the conspiracy theories are just part of it. You understand? So let's continue watching.
Didn't support us in 48 and 67. We kicked their asses also.
No. I'm telling you, without America, you're not.
In 48 and 67, when all the Muslims are... Hold on. In 48 and 67, we did not have America's support. Actually, America went against us multiple times. 48 and 67, all the Arab armies attacked us at the same time, and we kicked their asses. What's your excuse then?
Bro, and you was getting your asses kicked for 3,000 years. Now you're...
So you've got nothing to respond to that.
No. You celebrate.
One more time. 48 and 67. All the Arab Muslim armies attacked us. We kicked their asses.
All the Arab Muslims.
Saudi Arabia, Iraq.
When you say all,
Iraq, Lebanon, Egypt, Jordan, Syria, all attacked us at the same time on a day. On a day we were fasting, by the way. On our holiday where we fast. Which by the way, that's just a point. This is just an extra bonus for anybody watching this. I was talking to my Discord about this today. Imagine how weak the Muslim world has to be. They literally only attack us on our holidays, and they still take an L. They attack us.
Oh man, up to you. You're gonna light up in the video. You're just gonna light up a big blunt. That's good.
On our holidays, on days where we're fasting and not using electricity, and we still kick their ass every single time.
No.
They have to catch us at our most weak, and they still get their ass ate every single time.
And then there was a guy called Hitler who destroyed your asses.
I thought
Sahib, we're Somalis. What did you have to do with Hitler? Like I think what happens is that you want to kind of irk him. You want to kind of get back at this Jewish guy, trying to tell him, you've been served as well. The problem is you're Somali. We Somalis have nothing to do with this. This is not our conflict. This is not our thing. This has absolutely nothing to do with us. So I feel like that my people have gotten a battery pack placed on their back as soon as they accepted Islam. Honestly, because this ain't your war. This has nothing to do with you, man. You are Somali from the Horn of Africa. You're ancient people. We have our own shit to deal with. We have our own battles to fight. We have our own crap to kind of sort through. Lakin, you out here trying to get at this, Israeli guy to let him know that he's been hurt at one point in his history. This guy's chilling, man. And honestly, I have nothing but respect. I got nothing but respect because he defended his borders. He's got his army. They got their shit together. Let's worry about the Horn of Africa, man. Make it look like Tel Aviv. Maybe then we can talk. But before that, whose fight is this? It ain't yours, Sahib.
He didn't like Hitler.
I don't. But I just see the hypocrisy.
By the way, I had no connection to Hitler. Arabs are the ones who ethnically cleansed my family. Muslims are the ones who abused us.
I don't support that guy. I'm not saying that. But the fact that I find it so ironic that you are so.
I'm sure you don't support Hitler.
The Quran says something interesting about the Yahud as well.
Mhm.
Is you're arrogant. You are arrogant.
You're talking to him that he's arrogant, yet you are here blowing smoke, right? Literally and figuratively, about something you have no idea about. And it's just not your battle, bro. It's not your battle, Abti. Get out of this. The thing is, you feel like you're supporting something, and the only reason why you feel that way is because you have a next man's culture that you're appropriating. You're appropriating someone else's culture. That's the reason why.
I consider as opposed to you, I'm God, alhamdulillah, that I get to be arrogant in front of you. Because I rather be arrogant than be dumb. I rather be arrogant than be stupid. I rather be arrogant than be ignorant.
Your ancestors worship the golden cow. Are you calling me stupid?
Absolutely. What did your ancestors worship? Thank you very much. Please.
No.
No. Wait. Elaborate to me real quick. What were the Arabs and the Muslims doing before Islam?
Before Islam.
What were they doing?
All right. So first off, dear traveling cloud, you're speaking to a Somali. And if you're speaking to a Somali, he is not Arab. We are not Arabs. Contrary to popular belief, Somalis are not Arabs. Please hear this loud and clear. Somalis are not Arabs. All right. So let's kind of like chill with the whole what were the Arabs doing, because the Arabs are not us. The Arabs are not us. But I think he's gonna get to the Somalis in a second. Let's watch.
Thank you, sir.
Arabs are not my fucking.
So what the fuck is Somalis doing before Islam?
I don't give a fuck.
Were you not worshiping rocks and trees and praying to?
No, sir. No, sir. We were not worshiping stones and shit. That's the Arabs thing. Somalis had a bewak. We had a bewak, and we were worshiping a monotheistic god. That's what we had. Carry on. I think they're gonna get to it.
Animals?
Why are you lying though? Why are you lying?
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Somalia was the first monotheistic country. Yes. Am I right? Am I wrong?
I'll give you. I'll teach you what we will do.
Bro, you got some interesting ass history, man. I didn't take this history class.
Bro. There was a religion that we practiced before Islam.
I know. I've actually heard of that about this. I know what you're talking about.
And it was a monotheistic.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, so don't say we worship animals and cows.
But before that.
I don't give a fuck what we do before that, bro.
So why do you give a fuck if we prayed to the golden calf for like a night and then we moved back onto our religion?
You had Moses in front of you. This is the difference.
We fucked up and then we went back.
This is very interesting. Yes, sorry, some technical difficulties. So let's continue watching this.
We went back to our roots. So
you had a prophet of God leading you, and you still.
You could say the same thing.
I don't get it. Like, He's saying you had a prophet of God leading you. Or Somali watahay. You are Somali and you're talking to a Jew. Moses was Jewish. You how where do you get the audacity to talk to a Jewish man about his forefathers? Does that make sense? Hey, let's just take it for 1 second. You're talking to a Jewish guy about his Jewish ancestors. Moshe has nothing to do with you. You're Somali, bro. You're from the Horn of Africa. Why are you talking to this man about his ancestors? See, now that's how much clout. That's how much what's the word I'm looking for? That's how much of credibility you're giving to him. You understand what I'm saying? And nothing wrong with Israelis and what they believe in Judaism and all that. Great stories, but that's their stories. It's not your story. Man, what's wrong with my Somali people, man?
About the Muslims. They had multiple prophets of God in front of them, but before that, they literally worshipped rocks and trees and animals. They were literally polytheists.
Were they not?
How does that make any sense?
See, the thing is, and I appreciate what you're doing, Tal. I appreciate because the thing is, I don't even blame you because you're talking to him, um, as a Muslim. But when you're talking to him as a Muslim, you're talking to him about the ancestry of Arabs. You're not talking to him about the ancestry of his own people, which are the Somalis, which are more ancient, the Arabs. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not your fault because he's claiming to be Muslim, so that's the only way you know how to talk to him. But we are Somalis. Somalis existed before Arabs. You understand what I'm saying? And to me, it's just embarrassing. The whole conversation here, I feel embarrassed, to be honest.
How do you point out to the golden calf happening for one night, for one moment in time, and then you cancel out the entire Jewish story, but the Muslims for 2,000 years existed in a region full of prophets and said, fuck it.
What?
It took Muhammad. They said, fuck Abraham, fuck Isaac, fuck Jacob, fuck Israel. I mean, they didn't pray to them. It took Muhammad to come and convert the Arabs to become Muslims.
What you I'm talking about you as a follower.
You lot.
You was following.
Talking about you lot in it.
Listen, I'm talking about a guy. You was following Moses. Your people were following.
Yes. Yes. Again, one more time. I know you want to bring up the comparison that we're so bad that we go. No. I know your point. I know exactly what you're gonna say. My point is that we saw the golden calf. In Moses was in front of us, and we still prayed to the golden calf. Muslims had 2,000 years. You had 2,000 years of prophets in your neighborhood, and you said fuck them. And it took Muhammad to make you into a Muslim. And all respect to Muhammad.
And I mean, yeah, all respect to Muhammad. He was Arab for the Arabs. And the thing is, to have a Somali man here just lost in the wind, lost in the sauce, completely out of his depth because he can't. Like look at what you're doing, Upti. You're attacking the Jewish guy with his Jewish history. And then the Jewish guy is coming back and battering you with Arab history. Both sides. You don't belong. You are Somali. Like, am I crazy? Do you see what's going on right here? You are Somali. Somalis have nothing to do with Arabs, have nothing to do with Jews. You just lost in the sauce simply because you took on some next man's culture. And that's what happens. This is the kind of shit that we have to experience. Sad.
You know what?
All respect to Muhammad.
They were all calling to monotheism, and the people denied it. You people.
So why did the Muslims deny for 2,000 years, Habib Albi? Why?
What are you on about? You're not understanding.
It took Muhammad, Habibi. It took Muhammad.
You're not understanding.
Isa was there. Malik Daoud, Suleiman. You think the Muslims didn't? You think the Arabs of the time didn't interact with this? If so, you're lying about history.
No, I'm talking about if you're a follower of these people,
Yeah.
but you go to polytheism.
So how do you explain something who's around them for 2,000 years and denied
Forget
them?
about around, because you could be around them and still reject the message.
Okay, so wouldn't that make the Muslims even worse? It took 2,000 years of rejecting the message until they woke up and said, "All right, we'll be monotheistic." Isn't that worse?
What are you on about?
I'm proving your point wrong. You're talking to me about one night where the golden
One
calf
night, and
incident happened.
one night you commit the fucking greatest sin of
And
all.
See, here's the problem, and here's the problem that I really want you guys to understand. Okay, here's the problem that I want you guys to really just take a look at what's going on here. He is talking about one night, about the golden calf, he's talking about, these things. These are stories told by the Jews. It was told by the Jews. This is their story. This is their history. This is their thing. So you're here having a conversation with this man from Israel. He's Jewish. He has his Torah. He's got his Talmud. He's got his Israeli flag. He's got his country set. He's got all of his things. The rest of the world is following the nice story that he told, right? And you're here arguing with the stories of his ancestors. This is the story that his ancestors came up with. His ancestors literally came up with this story. People bought it, and Christianity took on, did a sequel, and Islam did a I don't know, another sequel. What's it called? Part three of the Abrahamic religions. Abraham was a Jewish man. Jesus was a Jewish man. Muhammad was Arab. So now they're both Semitic. You understand what I'm saying? They're both Semitic. You are Somali. You are Cushitic. Why? Why put yourself in a position where you have to actually argue with this man about his ancestry and the stories told by his forefathers? Am I crazy? Like, do you not see what's going on here? You are talking to him about a story told by this man's forefathers. Look, that was that was hard to watch. Entertaining because Tal, big ups, bro, because you are entertaining. And the young lad from the UK who's Somali, here's what I have to say to you. All right, you are Somali. As a Somali, you have a history. We are the nation of poets. Unfortunately, we didn't write things down, but it's in our language because we're the nation of poets. It's in the walls of if you go to Las Gale, or if you go to Abu Dhabi, or if you go to any of these places in the Horn of Africa, you'll find your history. You have a history. You have a rich history, young blood. Learn about it instead of arguing with the next man about the stories that his forefathers told. We told our own stories. Come back. And you know what? I'll maybe do a few more of these videos because it's just creepy. But Somalis have forgotten who they were. Somalis need to come back to Somali Nimo. And until next time, Somali Nimo till we demo. Peace.